Then they have the conversion value right here of $24,000. This puts this truck in the mid 90s, guys. For an F150, it's like still got a V6. What? This is TRX money. That's just crazy. Hey guys, before we get too far into this video, I just want to say I really want to hear from you guys. So if you don't mind, drop down in the comments, what's the worst deal you've seen, or like on one of these markups or crazy, market adjustment tactics. I really want to hear what you guys have to say, because I've seen some pretty crazy ones, but it seems like it's just going on everywhere and it's just kind of running rampant. So yeah, if you don't mind, leave me a comment. What's the worst one you've seen? And while you're down there, if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe, because it really helps out the channel if you don't mind. And yeah, let's get back into the video. All right guys, so we're here at the Ford dealership now. So they actually have a little bit more interesting of a selection. They got some used stuff here, obviously. That looks like, yep. Oh, shut up, car. Okay, so we actually got a F150 Lightning, so that's cool. Haven't seen one of those. I know they've been having a really hard problem trying to sell these recently. It looked like they were super hyped up in the beginning, and then it kind of all the hype just fell off once they realized the real world potential is not what they cracked up to be. Let's check this one out. So this one is running for $82,000. Doesn't look like there's any market adjustments, thankfully. Not awful, but we don't want $82,000 trucks, guys. This is just madness. That's what houses used to cost. It's just insane. Part of me really hopes that they took this in as a trade-in. That's amazing. That's like a 2001 at best, and it's all rusted up at the bottom. I just know that they're gonna try to ask like $4 for that, maybe more. Look at all that rust. Oof. It's ridiculous, guys. That's like a $1,500, $2,000 truck. Like, but these prices are just, that's where they're at. We got a F150 something or another, some kind of special trim. Is that a trimmer? Yep, so we got a trimmer there and a trimmer there. Got a Bronco Sport, which nobody cares about. Used Mustang, another Bronco Sport in the most awful color scheme. Another used Camry. That's super interesting to me. That's the second used Camry we've seen. That Bronco Sport right there. Ugh, I hate those. Okay, and then we got some Expeditions. Okay, here's what we want to see. So this looks like the big boy area over here. So let's go see how marked up these trucks are. We got a Ford F-150 Eclipse, which I didn't even know was a trim, and then an F-150 trimmer, and then a Mustang Mach-E. So let's go see what the markups are on these guys. Beautiful, beautiful car. But let's see. $63,830. Base price. Total of options other $8,000. And destination delivery fees of $1,800. That seems a little bit steep. Ah, here we go. Here's the ones I love to see. Okay, so this truck was, so it was an XLT before, so it's a 4x4 XLT with a 3.5 V6, right? Before all the add-ons. And that was a $63,000 truck, right? And then you look over here, all this XLT, co-pilot, blah, blah, blah. And then they have the conversion value right here of $24,000. This puts this truck in the mid 90s, guys. For an F-150, it's like still got a V6. What? This is TRX money. That's just crazy. I don't know who's out here buying this, but there you go. If you ever wanted a $100,000 truck with a V6, the same V6 you can get in like this, the $30,000 spec F-150, go for it, good for you. But that's insane, insanity. Nobody wants these trucks, guys. That's why they're sitting here. That's why they can't sell, is because nobody wants these super high spec trucks that are just evidently useless. What are you gonna do with this? I mean, you can take it off-road, but you could do that with, nobody's gonna take a $100,000 truck off-road and feel good about it. Hey guys, so we're actually out here at the Nissan dealership and we're taking a look at some Titans. So yeah, they got some pretty crazy ones out here. So let's take a look. This is kind of their Halo model. It's at the front. It's the V8 Endurance. It's got some kind of lift on it. And now the markups on these things are usually just insane, guys. I mean, it's a nice truck, but let's see. So this one is one of the less egregious ones I've seen. Other than that, I don't know how you can factor window tint into that. So basically all this thing is a 6-inch rough country lift, 20x9 tires, or 20x9 wheels, and some Nitto Ridge Graveler tires for $8 grand. That's a little over retail for sure. The lift is probably going to run you the most of that. Overall, like I said, not super egregious in comparison. I've definitely seen worse, and it is a nice truck, but when are these people going to get it in their minds that we don't want trucks this expensive? And it kind of follows suit in all their vehicles. They keep these high-spec trucks in, like the Pro 4X, and there's another Pro 4X over there, and you got the Titan over there, and there's the Pro 4X model as well. So let's see how much this one is. $39. That's relatively reasonable. Let's see, is this? Yeah, so that's pretty reasonable. Pro 4X crew cab. Where are all the single cab trucks? That's what I'm trying to say though. Why aren't manufacturers putting out enough single cab trucks? So this is the SV, that's the Pro X. Well, I just realized that's not even a Pro 4X, that's just a Pro X. I think that's 2-wheel drive. It's crazy. So this is a Pro 4X, so this one should be a little bit more. Yeah, $45,000 for a mid-size truck. No, thank you. These prices, guys, are just out of control. Titan or Frontier they have in this lot are right here and right here. It's just insane, the lack of choice. Meanwhile, crossovers and Armadas just go all the way back. So yeah, these aren't too bad. That one up there, I love seeing these crazy markups though. When will they get it in their mind that we just want a base truck? Like just a 2-door, nothing fancy, just a decent truck. When will they get that in their mind that we just want a decent 2-wheel drive, 2-door or extended cab truck? It's not that hard. But yeah, guys, not too much crazy over here. We're gonna go look around and see what else we can find. I just want to show you the scale of some of these crossovers here. It's crazy. Look at all these Rogues. You got all the Rogues, and then there you go, you got all the Armadas. Look at this. Armada. And they're all high trims. I don't know if you noticed that, but none of these are base Armadas. Now, granted, who's buying a base Armada? But at the same time, I've noticed this a lot with Nissan recently, is they kind of skimp out on showing you the base cars. More Rogues going all the way down, and Armadas. So we'll go ahead and cruise over here to the other side and see what they got. Versa. I thought that was a Versa earlier, but that's actually a Sentra. So I believe that Versa up there, that blue one, is the only Versa they have on this lot. That's insanity. They're really trying to drive out these low-cost cars, guys. They want you to spend, they want it to be commonplace for a new car to be $30,000 and up like that. They don't want you to be buying these base model cars. They want you to either buy a brand new high-spec car or a used car.